welcome guys to a really special episode of COOLDOG. I don't know what I'm calling this iteration of it yet, but we have, well, it's kind of a crazy one actually. We have 3 guests of completely different backgrounds. And, well, starting with 24 Frames of Nick, everyone's favorite film critic.
How's it going?
Wearing the Yolk family merch. Good guy, good boy. Then we have Hooverr, my dear friend, future roommate, future husband, so we can get me a green card. Isn't that right, Hooverr?
Sure.
And then we have Jake Johnston, former Viner, now lifestyle guru / streamer. Welcome to the show, Jake Johnston. Welcome, everybody.
Thank you for having me. Thanks, guys.
Welcome. How are you, boys? How are you doing?
Doing great.
Doing awesome, man.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
All right, guys. So that was for this episode of COOLDOG. What should I call this spin-off? Should I call it... I want to call it COOLDOG Plus, because it's not like the original COOLDOG, where I am, like, one-to-one with a person, and it's, like, really, like intimate. But I feel like this isn't very intimate, because there's 4 of us.
Call it Cool Doggies.
Yeah. You can make it plural.
That's
Make
kind of
this
cute.
Doggies.
Make the thumbnail the dogs playing poker.
True.
And then put a picture of me in it, too.
Honestly, that would
Yeah.
be funny if you did that.
That would be... well, I need to pay for another logo to be made, because I'm not doing that myself. I just bought an iPad, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah?
We know.
Just bought an iPad.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
Okay.
everyone watching this knows also.
Yeah, well, it's gonna get here in like 2 days. I got the shipping notice, and I'm actually pretty excited. I've never owned an iPad.
I have a feeling that it's gonna turn into, oh yeah, it's coming soon. Like literally everything that you ever order.
I mean, he does that with his birthday. Where like in January when me and Weston were celebrating our birthdays, he's like, my birthday's coming up too. This is in March.
I don't
This is
even
like,
remember
come
my
on, man.
birthday this year. Oh, I think I got mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, I actually remember that because you told me about it.
Axel, let me
Yeah.
ask you a question.
Okay.
What are you gonna do on this iPad?
I'm gonna draw, and I'm gonna watch films, and I'm gonna
On your iPad.
swipe. I'm gonna watch it. I don't have a TV, Nick. I don't have a TV.
You have a computer.
Yeah, but it's like then I have to sit in my chair. When I'm in my iPad, I can lay down. I can fucking
Exactly.
When you're in it, yeah.
You can lay on your stomach and put your feet in the air.
Exactly.
Start swinging back and forth.
Exactly. That's what I also just like I feel like I'm in that era of my life where I need to make this purchase.
Yeah.
I think I have
Middle-aged
this
mom.
feeling about it for some reason that I think it's a good feeling.
Thank you.
When you introduced the topic to me, I was like, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Did you also buy one of those child-proof cases? So you
I
don't,
bought
drop
one of those mom cases, the ones where it opens up like a book.
Oh no!
It opens up like a book, and it has like
Oh,
the
that's
it
disgusting.
has like the flowers on it.
Ew.
No, it's just black, but it does open up like a book. But I just feel like that makes sense for iPads. For a phone, it doesn't make sense because you need my mom has one of those cases, or used to. Now she has an iPhone and she doesn't have it. But when she had an Android, she would have those cases, and she would like whip her phone out, and then she would like pull the
Have to fiddle
fucking
with it, yeah.
magnet, and then she would like the latch
A
would
whole
release.
Process just to open that phone.
But it's like iPad, because when your phone, you need it to be close to it immediately. It could be an emergency, but when you with an iPad, what you're not in a hurry.
Is this an ad?
You're not in a hurry. Very true.
What did
Is
you
this
say,
an
Nick?
ad for iPads?
I wish, but I feel like
Shout out to
everybody
iPads.
knows about iPads by now. So
What about Kindle? You ever have a Kindle?
no,
I had a Kindle
Read books
Fire.
on it?
Was that what it's called? Or is that Amazon?
Yeah.
It was
No.
called Kindle Fire.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a Kindle Fire. Actually, I think my brother had one, but I used it a lot.
I would act like I use it. I would bring it in public and be like, look at me, I'm reading. But then I wasn't reading anything.
You were playing games, weren't you? You were playing Cut the Rope.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh,
love
good
Cut the
game.
Rope.
Where's my water?
Dude, Nick
Oh.
definitely played Where's My Water. That's by Disney.
Are you kidding me? The little alligator was so cute.
Dude,
And it challenged your brain a little bit.
do you ever feel like you've sold yourself to a corporation, Nick?
You bought an iPad.
Yeah, but but you
He's
go
not
to
wrong. He got you there.
you literally like spend half your time in like Disney World,
Yeah.
and like you
But I don't spend any money.
no, what?
Well, you do spend your money on other things such as casinos, slot machines.
Okay, we're not getting to that topic yet.
Oh, we're
But-
getting to it. Oh, we're
It's
getting
not
to
an
it.
intervention, but at Disney World, you buy a pass and then you just go, and then, it's nice. You ever
you
poop
bought
in
you
Disney
bought
World?
a you bought a very big corn dog when we were at Universal.
That's different. That's Universal.
Also,
They're
you
not
bought
as
a
bad.
you bought a $20 piece of turkey that you hated, and I have a picture of you eating
Is it
it.
like the turkey leg?
Yeah,
I would never eat one of
That is
those.
so-
That
such a
wasn't
Nick
turkey. It was too tiny to be turkey.
I don't know what
That
it
was
was.
That was like a pigeon that they shot out of the sky.
I don't know what it was. All I know is that you hated it, and then
It-
you also got the like show nut, sushi donut, or what? Like
Oh
What?
no, that was bad. Yeah,
There was
No,
a
I know what you're talking about.
at Epcot, there's a sushi
Salmon
donut.
like made into a donut shape.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
it was not worth.
No, it was bad. Everything this year is good. Hey, if you're watching, go to Epcot. There's good food there now.
Like I said, you've sold yourself to a corporation.
Yeah.
You really have, man.
Yeah, you go, get some drinks, get some food, have a good time.
For $200.
For $500,000.
And then they give you that water that's like built of like a salt lick, so it makes you thirstier.
Dasani water.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dasani sucks.
If you drink Dasani water, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I refuse to believe that anybody willingly has like Dasani water in their home. Like I feel like it's a water brand that's forced upon us.
I have
I know
Zephyr
somebody who
Hills.
Yeah, I think it's impossible to have it at your house for some reason.
I never
Seems
see it in the
just not
stores.
real.
I
Yeah.
don't see it in the stores. Probably because it's all bought up. Everybody's going crazy for it.
What kind of water do you guys
Coca-Cola
have?
water.
What
I got
kind of-
this.
What kind of water?
Not an advertisement, but I drink Estonian water.
I'm
It's
like a
blurry as
deer
fuck.
park. And
Yeah, I was trying
Essentia.
to get it to. Oh, here we go.
Varska?
Varska.
From the
Yeah.
fridge.
You got the
Zephyr
tap
Hills.
water.
Seltzer.
I'd
Oh my
like
god,
to drink
seltzer. Is that a hard seltzer?
No,
Alcoholic
happy.
hard seltzer.
it's a soft one. No, it's polar.
Hard seltzers give me headaches.
It's just
Really?
water.
I no, it's not because it's
Yeah, it
alcohol.
is. No, it's just water.
Water and alcohol.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's like I don't know what it is about it, but like White Claws. First of all, it tastes like shit. Nick sold White Claws to me, saying that they are like the greatest invention known to man, and how it doesn't
a
even taste like
businessman.
alcohol. It tastes awful.
No,
There's-
they're really good.
Have
No.
you
I
had,
love beer. I just like
sorry.
drinking beer.
I love
Bud Light
beer.
seltzers are good.
I'll drink
Beer-
whatever kind of beer you give me.
See, beer is awesome, and I know that some
I
of
like
you here.
seltzers.
Do you like
Seltzers
beer,
are
Nick?
good. Yeah, I like beer, but I like seltzers more.
That's good that you like beer.
That would be really bad.
Why are,
if you
you,
didn't.
why are you just glossing over the seltzer part?
What seltzer part?
I like seltzers.
Yeah, I know you do, and you have a
There's
weird.
nothing wrong.
You have
They're
a.
good. It hydrates you. Usually when you're drinking alcohol, you'll
I
get
don't drink
dehydrated.
water. I usually just drink White Claw and Truly.
Yeah, exactly. They're 90% water and then a little splash of alcohol. What are you against hydration?
You know that like this was a surprise to me. Pretty much like any fluid without caffeine is hydrating. Like milk is hydrating, and Sprite is hydrating, and like ginger ale is hydrating.
Sprite
Any
doesn't have
milk?
caffeine.
Sprite has no caffeine in it. That's why it's like the only soda that I drink.
I drink Dr. Pepper and then I walk around looking like a corpse for 2 weeks. That's what.
Why?
Because Dr. Pepper fucks my skin up, man. I drink.
Oh,
well,
I
I think.
appreciate that.
I think the reason why it fucks my skin up because I'll get like 3 bottles this size and then I'll sit here for 20 minutes straight just drinking all of them.
Damn,
because
dude.
I have a problem with Dr. Pepper where it gets me hooked, man. I've never had a relationship like this before with a beverage. that I share with Dr. Pepper. I really feel like
That's me with Arizona lemon tea.
That honestly used to be me with chocolate milk.
chocolate milk is incredible. I love going to Denny's or IHOP and getting the chocolate milk.
Yeah, chocolate milk's at like diners and stuff.
Ooh.
So
I'm not gonna
fucking
lie.
good.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. Nowadays, I'm more of a strawberry milk guy.
Ew.
I just don't drink
No wonder
milk.
you sold yourself to corporations.
This,
man.
yeah,
Strawberry milk.
strawberry milk is just gross. It tastes like
Better. It's like almost refreshing. It's
Did you just say it's
delicious.
better than chocolate milk?
Yeah, strawberry milk is better than chocolate milk.
You know what, let's get into this. Nick, your food opinions.
Oh God.
The way you eat food sometimes makes me want to hurl. You know?
What? Name some.
Oh, let's just start off with pudding. How do
Yeah.
you eat your pudding?
I eat it
Nicholas?
normally now.
Okay. But
I'm-
describe to
I'm
me
a
what you
grown
told me
man.
once.
When I was like 9 years old, I used to have the pudding cups, the small pudding cups, and I would take a spoonful and I'd swish it around, get it all like watery and like liquidy, and I'd squirt it back in.
What the hell?
And then I'd use the spoon to get like the bigger chunks out, and then repeat.
Ew, dude.
Ew.
Dude.
It was
Wait,
like
what? How does that make any sense? Like, you would put it in your mouth to mix it with your saliva and to make it watery, and then you'd
Because
spit
it was
back
like
in the cup?
chocolate water. It was like a yoo-hoo. You know?
Ew.
Dude.
That's fucking
It's like a
disgusting.
homemade-
That's
It was
gross.
like
That's gross.
I was like 8
That's
years
gross.
old, okay?
No,
I
but
was
you
like-
talked to me about also how you get fucking pudding tubs. I've never
Okay,
in my
no,
life had
that's-
a pudding tub.
That's different. That's the fucking.
But you said you did that with that too.
No, I did not do that with that.
Yeah,
That was
you
the-
did. You did.
That was
You
the
told me that you
gourmet
did.
luxury pudding that you buy at Publix. It's
By the gallon,
delicious.
by the way.
By the gallon, and it's the best pudding you'll ever have.
Nobody buys pudding by the gallon, Nick. You're the only person on this planet that does.
I don't think I've had any sort of pudding in like 15 years, maybe. To be
Literally,
honest.
like, the two kinds of people that are fucking buying gallons of fucking pudding are like soup kitchens and just Nick. Like, that's all it is. Like,
I haven't
you're just the
gotten
only
in a
person.
long time. It's been a while.
I still think you're probably one of the very few people that on this planet that will actually buy pudding by the gallon.
That is
And then
that's a
swish it
crazy.
around in your mouth and then make chocolate milk.
That's a
was
crazy
when I
amount
was
of
a
pudding.
kid.
That's an unreal amount of pudding. How do you eat it so fast? Because it's gonna
Okay,
go bad.
I know it's
The
gonna
difference
go
is
bad.
that pudding was like it's like special pudding. It's like made with like butter and like special cocoa and
And like fucking like things that will like give you cancer because it'll
And
last longer.
pesticides, you know, and stuff.
delicious.
That's what's fucking in the gallon pudding, dude.
I feel like we all grew up in a really crucial time period before everyone was afraid of like a lot of these chemicals. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
some of the snacks we would I would have at lunch and like all of the stuff in the grocery store. Man, it was all really good, and I feel like it's there. And even I remember it when I was in high school. We had vending machines with soda in them, and like we had a school store that sold like popcorn, Dr. Pepper,
Yeah,
like
me
Skittles,
too.
like anything you wanted. And then while I was in high school, it all got taken away.
Fucking Michelle Obama.
Michelle-
man.
Yeah,
Obama.
exactly. And it's just like it was just a time to be alive when like all of that stuff was like very accessible. They also this is actually a memory that stuck with me for a long time. On Fridays, I wouldn't bring lunch to school because I would just get stuff from the school store. Like they sold cup noodle, and like this one day, like I got cup noodle, a bag of popcorn, and then Skittles, and the lady who was like checking out, it was like mom's volunteer there. She's like, "Oh, I had to call you junk food junkie," and it was literally so fucking humiliating, and like I was just like. Okay, and it was a really popular girl in 2 grades above me. It was her mom, and I was like, oh my god, that's so embarrassing and terrible, and I'll never forget it.
Sorry, Jake.
You just reminded me of how I got exploited as a child because I would.
Okay.
I would when I would go to school, I would have to take 2 buses, meaning I get a bus that's like close to my home, and then I would ride that bus to another stop, and I would have to wait there for like 40 minutes to take the bus to my school, right? And in that bus stop where I had to wait for 40 minutes, there was a store right next to that bus stop, And when you went in the store, it would open up really early, earlier than like any store in the entire like town. Like you could tell that it was very much catered towards this. And in that store, they had like a bunch of like machines where you could put in money, like claw machines, like a bunch of these like game machines that I would go to then as I was waiting for my bus for 40 minutes and take all my pocket change and waste all of it on these like claw machines and get nothing. Because they stole my money and they put it right next to the bus stop. Yeah, and then it would be like there would literally be like fucking 12 kids in there, all just gambling away at like 7 a.m. in the morning as they wait for their bus.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That does actually sound like a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun, especially when you would. They would. One of the things I was able to get from the claw machine was like a light up lollipop, where like I sucked on it and it started like. You know, lighting up.
Explain that for the audio listeners.
The audio listeners is a bow, 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 bow.
He sucked on it and then.
Exactly. I don't know what that is. That's not even close to what I did, but yeah, it was.
Red Rocket.
Ew.
What? Whatever, man.
Do you guys ever have any fun bus driver stories? You ever take the bus to school? You ever talk to the bus driver?
Nope.
Yeah. My bus driver in elementary school was also a limo driver, and his name was Caesar, and he was I think all of like the moms thought he was like really sexy or something.
Oh.
Like he was just like I don't know, because like he would like always be flirty with all the moms. And he also drove a limo, and I don't know, he was just like the cool bus driver. And is that even a thing? Like, I say that as if it's like that is a thing for everybody.
I had a cool bus driver. Yeah.
I had multiple cool bus drivers. One of them died, and
that's what made him cool.
No, he was cool way before it actually. And then he died. He died, and everybody was like, "Why is he not in today?" And then the teacher had to be like, "Guys, the bus driver passed away last night," and everybody was like, "Oh, what the hell?" But then I had another bus driver where this is like during another
bus?
Who what? What?
Crash?
No.
Like the movie Speed, was it like, did he have to keep driving?
No, he was.
What's your problem? Let the man rest.
I mean, you said he was a cool bus driver. It'd be awesome going on like a blazing glory.
He crashed a bus and there's kids involved, man. Like, what are you talking about?
Kids don't have to be in it. He could just...
He drops everyone off and he just goes for a fucking joyride? Like, what are you talking about?
He was... I think he died of old age because he was legitimately like 85. He should not have been driving that bus. So I'm not gonna lie. He was like so old that he barely could even see over the wheel. So
that explains a lot.
Felt like it was well, no, he didn't crash the bus. Okay.
He stopped with this rumor that this man crashed the bus and died.
Think about it though. He drops all the kids off, but then he sees someone walking home. He's like, "I'm gonna give him a ride." But he turns out he gives the wrong person a ride, and then they get on the bus. Yeah, well, they make him. They're like, drive, and they're like, you stay, and they like, you have to go over like 40 miles an hour, and like, you know,
dude, this is all he literally.
Where did you just? I just somehow like randomly you just went on this like movie tangent that you just made up about this bus driver that died.
I'm just trying to make him like sound awesome.
The stations that he serviced, the only people that would like come on to the bus from there would be like students and like babushkas. Like that's all it would be.
A babushka was like,
no, little grannies, little village grannies with the little like rag around their head and stuff. Like
I know, but imagine them like pulling a gun out of their like
what?
bra and fucking.
And I had
pulling out a gun.
I had another bus driver who he was very nice to me. This was during another phase of my life. I didn't go to school at this point for like 4 months because I had like really bad anxiety. And once I went to school again after 4 months, he was so excited that I remember he got up from his seat when I got onto the bus to shake my hand. And he was like, "Oh my God, it's so nice to see you again." And he was apparently during the Soviet times, he was a former like race car driver. So,
whoa.
And I could tell because he would like go down these like village roads, these village dirt roads with this huge bus that has like 100 kids on it really fast.
Kids start drifting. It's like,
yeah, It was definitely like sometimes the bus would be full, so like you would have to stand, and then he would like take a really like fast
Wait,
corner.
you guys stood on your school bus?
Yeah, because sometimes the bus would be full, or you would have to like sit on
Holy
someone's
shit.
lap because even the standing areas were full.
Holy shit!
Wow.
What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
This reminds me of two things.
Overpopulation.
No.
Okay.
Kind of actually. But one relates to death and the other relates to buses. I'll tell the bus one first. I went to summer camp when I was younger, and me and my neighbor went to the same camp together, and like at the camp or whatever, we took a bus to like the pool, and then on the way back, I guess my friend had fallen. I was like probably 9 years old or something. My friend had fallen asleep, and I guess I don't know how the hell this happened, but he got left on the bus, and it went back to where all the school buses were stored or whatever, and like they drove him back to the camp, and like I'll never forget. I have this memory like deep inside my mind of like this like bus driver person holding my friend's hand and my friend hysterically crying like does he go to this camp or something, and like they're like yes, and they like grabbed him. It was just so fucking weird, and I can't believe that happened. And then the other story, your bus driver, I'm so sorry that he died.
Thank you.
I have this weird thing where in college, in the middle of semesters, I've had 2 professors die. One actually literally died of COVID.
Oh my God.
Which was crazy. And then I had one 3 years ago that I was taking an online course. This is bizarre, and like I was taking an online course in the summer, and never met the guy, never exchanged words. It was very just like you read the textbook and submitted work. And during finals, we got an email that he died, and like they were like they said like we know that this could be like really hard on students, so like you guys just all get an A, and we all just got A's, and that was how the course ended.
Oh my God.
So it was weird.
He left you a last present.
Damn.
Yeah.
He left you a
But
present.
it's like
from
I don't
above.
know how like I have no idea how to feel about it, because I have no idea I don't remember his name. I've never met him or anything. He just literally died and gave me an A, and yeah.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Oh, Mr. A.
Yep.
Great one.
That is a good one, Nick. You have any similar stories about bus drivers?
Or death.
Yeah, bus
Me?
drivers or death.
Not that I could think of. I mean, there's too many.
I bet you had your mom drive you to school every day.
My dad would drive me every morning.
Would he like drop you off, play a little music on the radio?
Play some Fox
Yeah.
News.
When I was like really into like emo music, I would play that for him.
Like
But-
what? Like My Chemical Romance?
and like Bring Me the Horizon and shit like that. They're like, Dad, listen to this song at 6 a.m. It's so good.
6 a.m. Was it a long drive to school?
No, it was like 20 minutes.
So your school started at like 6:20?
Oh yeah, it was terrible.
Is that
That
real?
does sound terrible.
Yeah.
That's how early my school would start.
Yeah.
Mine
What?
started at
Yeah.
7, and then at my high school it was like usually 8.
Wait, when did high school start for you,
Mine
Axel?
like 8:30 or 9.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's how it was in middle school, but then elementary school, not middle. High school was just like early as fuck.
Yeah.
What?
But then you
the
get out
opposite.
earlier.
Yeah, we got out at like I don't remember what time it started, but this is bizarre. My high school got out at 2:10.
Yeah, I used to get out at 2:15.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I used to
When'd
get
you
out
get
at 2 as well.
What the fuck?
You're
Yeah.
lying.
You said shorter
It's because I'm
days.
European,
Short
man.
day.
We do things different here. All right, we take care of our students. Just kidding. No, we don't.
Oh.
So
probably
you're
better than
lying
us,
right
though.
Yep. Pretty much. You caught me, bad boy. What is that poster
No,
next to you? On the left, Hoover.
Well, first of all, I was about to ask, can I please put up Squidward, who is currently falling down right now?
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was part of the poster.
Go put him
Nope.
up. Go put them
Put it
up.
back up.
Go put
But
'em
this
up.
one, I'll show you my little. I probably won't be able to fucking have my headphones or whatever, but I'll show you. Right.
We can say stuff
this
about him
one.
right now.
He is
They're still
just.
playing the bongos outside my window.
He's the sweetest
One of my
guy.
favorite movies of all time. I love it. I love
He's
Andy
so
Samberg.
awesome.
And then I also have over here, Nacho.
I think he looks so cute right now.
It's a great movie with Jack Black. A lot of
Look at
people
him,
say we even
just
look
standing
alike.
there, kind of menacingly. Actually, can you imagine you
Yeah,
wake up
he
and you
looks
just see
nice.
him at the end of your bed like that? That's pretty scary.
It's cuddly.
Yeah. Why does he have that Stonehenge?
The egghead.
Yeah.
I can't hear you still.
You know,
by the way.
gum gum, give me dum dum.
I won't be able to hear you
know that
in
movie?
about 5 seconds, so.
I'm excited for this. Yeah, that was awesome. I love those.
Nice room.
Very cool.
I feel
room.
like you all were having a conversation without me.
Yeah,
No.
we saw your Stonehenge.
Yeah,
Your
I was
egghead.
curious about the Stonehenge.
The bloke?
The bloke, yeah. Oh, that's
what
the
he's
guy that was on the
called.
couch.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get it from?
Home Goods. I was forced into buying it. I
Kind
think
of.
he looks cool.
By Kalen?
More
Looks like
fun
he has
story.
Well, yeah, of course it was Kalen.
Yeah.
could've said
So
they
I saw it
stole
and
it
I was
from
like,
someone.
ooh, that looks cool. And of course, Kalen goes, you should get it. And I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it. But then I came to the conclusion that I don't know where I'm going to put it.
She says that about everything. Every item, she'll just say that to see how much she can get you to spend your money.
And then I'll ask Kalen and Corey to buy something, and she'll always say no. So it's like, what
Dude.
goods?
Last night, she texts me at like 1 a.m. and says, "Hey, can you get McDonald's? Because I want McDonald's right now." I was like, "What? I don't even I don't even live in your area. If you want McDonald's, you should get it." And then she was like, no, like I never order food this late." It's like, well, do it then. Like, live a little, have fun, get it
God.
out there.
I got Wendy's last night. It was nice.
What'd you
I
get?
had Wendy's.
I got spicy nuggets and a hamburger with just ketchup.
What? Only ketchup?
Yeah.
I feel like that'd be kind of good.
Yeah.
I've been eating that since I was a kid. Just a slab
gonna
of
make
meat.
fun of him?
Yeah. And ketchup. Bread.
No-
Ketchup.
No cheese?
No.
No,
Well, you're
no.
lactose intolerant, aren't you?
Yeah, but that doesn't matter for cheese.
I feel
Does
like
it not?
doesn't it?
Yeah, it definitely
No, it
does.
But like mentally, it doesn't.
Mentally, I can eat cheese. Physically, it'll fucking make me be on the toilet. But
Oh, dude, today was awful. Today
Go
was
ahead.
not a good time on the toilet. I gotta tell you that. From the moment I woke up to right before this podcast, it's just been awful.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me and Nick went to Hooters in Florida, and we gave the waitress a $50 tip
Why?
because it was like
yeah, why'd you do it, man? Huh? Any reason?
The
because
food
she
was only worth $20.
she
So then you gave another $50 on top of it.
here's the thing, right? I can understand, like, me doing it, okay, but I don't understand why Nick agreed to do it because he literally hated her because she would talk to him like a little kid.
So
I was being a wingman because like she was talking.
No, it wasn't. That was not even. That's not even the arrangement. You did not in wingman for what? I wasn't fucking giving somebody at Hooters. It was one of the, like, sometimes when I have a good day, I go to a restaurant and I like giving a big tip because I'm like, I had a good day. I want to have, and then they don't give a fuck. They don't even show like a single bit of emotion. I'm like, okay, all right, but
I walk
Maybe if
out
you
before
film them and tell them it's for a video, they'll say something.
they'll start crying. Oh,
I
Wait,
walk
imagine
out before
doing
they
that.
read the tip.
Imagine doing that, not like just you're like, oh, like you film it, but not actually to post anywhere. You just like look at it later on. Like, that was nice.
A little collection.
oh
That made me
man.
feel good.
They also
I like the emotions of people.
they brought us like really dry mac and cheese, and
Yeah.
He said,
They were-
I've only been
$50.
to Hooters once in my entire life, and I don't remember it. So I guess it wasn't
That's
that
haunted
good.
me for a year and a half.
the crazy thing about the dry mac and cheese is they replaced mine. She looked at mine and said, "Oh, let me get that fixed for you." And she looked at Nick's and was like, and Nick's was like 10 times worse than mine. Like, I literally feel like there was some sort
How's
of
she gonna, like, wait, she gave you mac and cheese and then was like, wait, let me bring this back because it's dry or something,
Yeah.
or did you say something?
No, I didn't
she
even say
just-
anything. She just looked at it, and it was that bad that she.
Mine had like fucking.
Oh my God.
Mine had 9 noodles that were like stuck to the fucking tray.
It was really bad. It was.
Ew.
I took like one bite out of it, and it was like eating those like pasta chips that you see on TikTok. Like
Ew.
it was not good, bro.
Yeah.
That is
And
not good.
like, it's crazy. Like the thing is, she didn't even ask like, "Do you want me to take that back from you?" She literally took it and just said, "I'm gonna take this back." It was like a
I'm
That's
telling you,
weird.
man. I was wingmanning. I said something to her.
yeah. And then she said, "How are you doing, little boy? How are you doing, little kid?" That was. It was
You know
crazy.
what? It makes me feel young.
You're not 70 years old. What are you talking about?
It makes me feel young. I could take any chance I get to feel like a little boy again.
Are you proud of your Italian heritage?
Why'd you ask that?
I'm just curious.
I guess so.
You
You know
guess.
any Italian words?
Not really. I know figa, which means vagina,
Why?
because I read an Assassin's Creed book, and in the back there was a dictionary for Italian words.
Okay.
That's the most, yeah.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's
But
awesome.
being Italian also makes me hairy. I got a lot of hair.
I got hair. Check this. I got a line of hair right there.
You got any chest hair?
Yeah, I shaved it recently though. I shaved it recently and made my nipples look smaller.
Show it.
Take it off.
No, dude, that's for Patreon. I got an email from Patreon emailed me. They want me to work with them, but I said, like, what am I supposed to put on that platform?
Pictures of your chest hair.
Exactly.
True.
Each month, we'll give one more.
My God, that's actually a pretty good deal. I can make
Yes,
like
I
a.
I found out very recently that there's a couple strands of back hair on my back. And that has me really scared that when I get older, I'm going to have back hair.
You're definitely gonna have back hair.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
You're going to be like Teen Wolf.
I don't want back hair.
I feel like you're definitely looking at how hairy you are already. You're
All of this is hair.
yeah, and it's gonna.
There's
Take
so
it
much
off.
hair. It's just, it's literally just a coat of hair right here, and
Do
then
you
around
feel-
my belly, I rub it in the morning, and it's like all the hair,
What?
all
This
the
is like
hairs
routine
move
for
around.
you?
You know, like on a rug when like you move, you do like you touch it one way and it like is a lighter shade, and the other way is a
I
darker
love
shade.
doing that.
Yeah, I do that with my body hair on my belly.
I shave my armpit hair because I hate armpit hair. It scares
know,
me.
I think about
Does it get
doing
itchy?
that all the time, but I've never done it. I shave my chest hair.
I love my armpit hair.
I don't really have a lot.
Oh,
Sometimes I like pull on it.
oh.
Oh,
It's like fun.
okay.
Do you?
Do you twist it?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Sometimes when the deodorant gets all up in there, it's like
Bro, these are some unhinged conversations.
can you hear the fucking bongos?
No.
The fucking bongos? What? Like, what's going on? Do you live like right outside Disney Resort?
He lives right outside the circus. Make sure to show your street.
Yeah,
So
show
that-
like
Don't-
a key thing that's on your street.
Key
like
landmark.
A night like a light night light. What is it called? Lamp. No,
Nothing
we can't
is
even
coming
hear you
through, man.
clap, Nick. We're not gonna be able to hear you play bongos from your neighbor's house. I just love how he's the only one that's hearing this right now. Maybe it might pop through the podcast audio, but
Ugh.
I can't hear anything.
Is he just outside playing the bongos?
Dude, for the last 9 fucking hours, this guy has just been playing bongos and maracas, and I mean, he's been having a good time in gardening and shit, but like, yeah,
Nick's
it's really
microphone-
fucking loud right now.
Clean
I'm
up my
surprised you
ears.
guys don't fucking hear it.
Well, we don't, thankfully.
He's just like, he's having a good time, but it's fucking 9 o'clock right now.
That actually is a crazy time to be doing bongos. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Are they Have you met them before? Have you introduced yourself?
No, but I saw him across the street this morning when I finally got mail for the first time, and I just stared at him for a little.
Not like do you not like do a wave?
No, okay, so he was staring at me, and so I stared back, and I'm like, in my head I was like, do I wave? Do I say hi? And instead I just went, and then like I just fucking walked back inside.
You did what is that, like a little anime like high school thing? Like you goes like
Yeah, because I don't know. I was like nervous to say hi, but I wasn't nervous enough not to stare.
There's like some sexual tension there or something.
yeah, you have some tension
Yeah,
with your neighbor.
He's old. He's bald, but he has like a big gray mustache.
Republican?
No.
How do you know that? When he's you were too
Just
scared
the way
to talk to him.
his front yard looks.
Does he have a Biden Harris like yard sign?
No, but he has like a car that's been parked in the street that hasn't moved in like since we moved in.
Oh, that's a very
that's-
liberal thing to do.
Yeah.
Actually, that's pretty Green Party. I'm not gonna lie.
That's pretty green
so.
party.
It
Jill
might be-
Stein.
It's a green car. It's a green car.
Really?
Would you look at that?
Yeah.
Would you look at that?
What do you guys think of Jill Stein? Pretty cool, right?
I like her.
Who's that?
I cannot believe.
Green Party candidate.
That's one of the scientists, right? One of the scientist girls
Excuse me?
that like discovered like one of the like.
I'll tell you what she discovered. She discovered the ticket to the White House, and it's called the Green Party. Legalize marijuana.
Oh, is she like a politician?
Yeah.
I don't know why this is funny. I just asked a question.
No, I just thought it was funny because you like wasn't it somebody else?
I think Jake's reading up about it right now.
Yeah.
Jake's like my Jamie. You know, like the Jamie to my Joe Rogan, where I say, Jamie, look that up, and Jake's
Yeah.
on it. Jake has like 7 keyboards.
Okay, so she was the Green Party nominee for the Green Party's nominee for the president of the United States in 2012 and 2016. And obviously she did not become president, so yeah.
Ugh.
Why not?
But in 2012 she received 0.36% of the popular vote.
0.36.
Yes.
That's a movement
it?
right there.
that is a movement. Of
yeah.
I'm voting
Discord.
next election.
I could get more than that.
I'm planning to get my road to citizenship expedited so that the next election I can vote, and I'm going to be voting for Gary Johnson. I've been reading up on him, and I think he's awesome. I think the Libertarian Party is really cool.
I love those.
Is that the guy who talked about you don't need a license to drive?
He's the guy that said
he's the guy who wanted it.
He's the guy at the Libertarian convention who said that he wants to, I'd like to see some precautions and some, competency before someone can drive. And everybody was like, boo. And then the next guy went up on stage and was like, what's next? A license to operate a toaster? And then everybody was like, libertarians
What the
are,
hell?
dude, that's libertarianism for you. Libertarians are a joke.
Love it.
I literally, one of my favorite things is when a libertarian is like, name one thing that the government has ever done for you, and then you'll be like, well, how did you drive here? The roads. Those roads didn't build themselves. They're not like naturally
no, the
generated.
road outside my house sucks ass.
You have potholes?
Libertarian.
It's all gravel. It's dirt.
Are you glad to pay your fair share of the taxes, Nick, or would you rather have your percentage knocked down a bit? Do you think poor people are not paying enough taxes?
I think I pay too little taxes.
I agree.
I wouldn't mind paying a lot, all of it.
Based
You pay
on
all your money.
some of
Yeah.
your financial moves, I do think you should be taxed more.
I'm not doing good with it,
What
No.
with your hobby?
with my money.
Oh,
It'll be better going to the government, honestly, instead of in my pocket. I bought a fucking skee ball table.
How much was that?
That's pretty cool though.
It's
That is
$200. Thank
Oh.
you.
that's an investment.
Thank
I'm
you.
just glad that the Austin House has a table tennis, because I used to play table tennis I used to I had a coach and stuff. Like, I was good at it.
A coach for table tennis?
Yeah,
I have
man.
a table tennis table tennis table in my basement here.
Oh my god, is it? I've never had a basement. Is that is it? I know that on the West Coast it's not common to have basements, right? Because that's how like they found the Zodiac killer. Something about relating to basements and how
I think it's because of earthquakes they can't have them.
Yeah.
And it's don't we have?
We can't have them here.
Tornadoes? What did you say?
Nick just like Nick kept burping and he tried to like start talking and he just kept...
What is your problem?
Florida can't have any basements because we'll create a hole.
Yeah, because you live in a swamp.
Yeah. You know, where my dad works, he works on an apartment complex, and then one day he showed up to work, there was just a sinkhole. Just in the middle of the fucking apartment complex.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's scary.
He was like, this is my day. Yeah.
This is my day.
Florida's crazy. I remember touching down in Florida, coming off the airplane, and the air, just like I feel like it almost made my lungs collapse. It was just so swampy.
It is so swampy, dude.
It is such a gross. The air is so gross. Like I just feel disgusting. Even just, I feel embarrassed to like be there. Honestly,
Yeah.
Me too.
And like I feel like the whole like. Florida just looks different, man. Like there's some like green, like swampy smog that like kind of dilutes the colors of everything.
I think it's a little bit pretty that way, though.
Yeah, it depends on the place. Nick took me to Tampa, and that place was terrifying.
Tampa's like Georgia.
Okay.
It is.
What does that mean?
It's in the middle of Florida on the west side, but it's like Georgia.
Because it's Republican?
It's just it just looks like.
Actually,
not the rest of
I
Florida.
think the west coast of Florida is really cool because you're like in a state that's on the east coast, but the sun sets over the ocean for you.
Yeah, it is cool.
That's crazy.
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Look, in Florida, there's tiers. North Florida is like not. North Florida is the south. Like Jacksonville, that's the south. And then South Florida is Florida. South Florida is Florida. Like Broward and fucking Miami. That's Florida. Like that's just normal Florida. And then the west side, like no one ever really goes over there unless you're going to college over there or Busch Gardens.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
Busch Gardens sucks.
Between Orlando and South Florida, no one knows what goes on there. It's just like 200 miles of like people that live there, but no one knows who lives there.
I was violated at Busch Gardens.
What
Yeah.
happened?
You went on one coaster.
No, yeah, I went on one coaster that you said would not go upside down, but it did. And then
I forgot. I forgot it did.
The legendary occurrence where me and Mikhaili were sitting on a bench and this old man walks up to me and says, "Can I sit here if I promise to behave?" That is
so funny.
literally one of the scariest interactions I've ever had. I just had this like random flashback.
We do have really ill-mannered old men.
In what
I
way?
have
Be
old,
surprised.
retired
Yeah.
people.
How are they ill-mannered?
It's Florida.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember I was at Disney World with Joko and Nick, and actually this might have been at Busch Gardens. I don't know where it was, but Nick was like walking around like this. He was like having his like arms like go back and forth, and then some like a lady called him out for no reason and was like giving him crap about how he's taking up like her personal space by like waving his arms around.
What?
Yeah, do you remember that, Nick?
happened?
Yeah.
It was really weird.
I was like all the way to the right side of like a walkway or whatever, and she was like on the fucking like behind me on the left side. She's like, "You're gonna fucking hit someone or something." I'm like, "There's nobody around me.
Jesus.
I'm just enjoying my time." Okay,
That's
bitch.
fucked. That's fucked up. Oh my god. Okay.
I've been speaking my mind a lot to people lately. Like you say something to me, I'm not just gonna let it pass. In the movie theater, when like there was a bunch of kids being all fucking loud and shit, I yelled, "Shut up!" I yelled it, and there was like a whole big fight. You know.
I'm glad that you stood up for yourself, man.
I am, man.
Yeah.
I really am. I've been sneaking
They were
my
small.
mind lately.
I could have thrown them across the theater.
Wow. That's would you do you have thoughts like that often?
Yeah. I got in a lot of fights as a kid, you know?
Why did you scam an old man at a flea market? Tell us about that.
That was just because I was poor and I you know, he was an easy target. he just
target.
listen, he has an entire kiosk of video games and consoles that aren't locked up. And then he leaves. He's like, he sees me, a kid, and he's like, "Hey, you can go back there and look at the stuff I haven't put out there." And I'm like, "Oh, this guy trusts me." So I go back up there and I just grab a DS and a PSP.
Oh my god.
He's not even watching his own fucking booth. He goes to fucking walk around the flea market and shit. And he's like, "Hey," he goes to the guy across the street. He's like, "Can you look at my booth? Can you watch it?" That guy doesn't care what I'm doing. If anything, I could be his son.
I literally thought when he's like, I scammed that flea market person. I thought like you gave him a $5 bill and it was $6 and he didn't like check. Or like
No.
got a whole DS and a PSP. Like those are
Nowadays he can't walk, and he uses a scooter to get around. I went and visited him like a year ago during Christmas.
You give him some money back?
No, I was trying to see if he had anything to buy, but he didn't have anything anymore. Like there was like 4 fucking. He was selling diapers now instead of video games. There was genuinely boxes of fucking diapers instead of like PS2 games and shit now.
I'm literally crying, dude.
I feel like I wasn't the only one that put him out of business. Come on, you can't trust too many people. You live in fucking South Florida. You live in Broward. You know Broward is where fucking XXX got shot.
Okay.
I was right there. I was close.
I really feel like you weren't though.
No, that was down the road. Like
Really?
I was in my fucking apartment. I was in my townhouse, and like down the road, like, wherever he was like, it was not far. It was like 10 minutes.
Townhouse.
Yeah, it wasn't far. One time he went to. So there was this college I would always hang out at. I'm not going to say the name of the college, but he went to that college, and he got like, I was like upstairs at in my friend's dorm, and there was like just a mob downstairs because everyone knew he was there to like hook up with a girl.
Oh my
And there were so many people. He had to get like escorted out. The fucking cops came and shit. Yeah.
Didn't you say he like hooked up with your ex-girlfriend?
What? Oh yeah, he did. Oh,
what?
No,
That's
no.
insane.
But that was before. It wasn't my ex-girlfriend. I went on like a date with her just one time in like 10th grade. But that was before I even met her.
What? Wait, what?
It was before he was famous and before I met her.
Bro, my glasses, I can't even see through them anymore. Holy shit.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, when you're talking about that story of X being at your college, like with mob, I thought you were still talking about the guy that you scammed for a second. You were talking about you guys getting mobbed and people didn't know he was there to hook up with a girl at the college. I was like, hold on a second.
The old man from the flea market. Oh my God.
I feel like a lot of these
Circle back
stories
around.
did not have any context.
They
No, it's
didn't.
fine.
I mean, you just admitted that you stole like hundreds of, if not even
Dude, that was
thousands.
like literally like at least
If I could
$300.
repay him back, I would.
You could.
I don't think you should.
I'm not gonna buy diapers.
You don't have to buy anything. You don't have to buy anything.
Where I'm gonna walk up and just hand him fucking money. Then he'll know that I fucking did something. You know, I wasn't the only fucking one that stole from him. Because sometimes when I would actually genuinely want to buy like an Xbox game or something, there was no disc in it. Some people were stealing from him. You know, it's like just it's an open like source. You know, no limits.
I personally think stealing from small businesses is okay.
The drawbridge was down. You know, like
Oh my
no
God.
fortress.
I just cannot believe that you said your reasoning for not giving him money is that you give him the money.
I'm not just gonna walk up and give him money. That's like
You
pity.
know that you did something. Like not like you're just doing like a nice thing or whatever. Like you think he's gonna
That
rat you
whole
out,
that
like,
whole
10 years
place
later?
out. That whole flea market is down the drain anymore. They stopped selling the fucking porn DVDs next to the fucking toys, and it's just like they don't like. There's not many vendors there anymore, just selling shit.
Do you think he was like a sentient state? Like, do you think he noticed that like his PSPs and like PlayStations were gone?
Oh
I
no,
hope to God.
No.
I would not doubt if he was stealing to sell
What?
What are you saying?
From where?
from other tables on the flea market.
You think he's going around stealing PSP?
Yeah.
You think he just randomly walked off from his table, went to his
Oh, yeah.
next table, and just took
Listen,
something?
my dad would sell, but he also did it.
He stole.
He stole off of other people's tables? Dude.
But other people would steal off his.
What the fuck is
What
this flea market,
rule?
dude?
What is this flea market rule?
People
I've
just
never
like
heard of?
steal everything and sell it. That's awesome.
It was the greatest flea market in the fucking world. They had permanent fucking screens for drive-up movies late at night, and they had a carnival.
Oh.
They had
What would-
elephants
what
one
would-
time.
What would
And
your dad
elephants?
sell?
What?
What was your dad selling?
Like air conditioners. I'm serious. Faucets, fucking, you know, the drains for your toilet. You know,
Did he make them?
hardware shit. No.
Where'd he get them from?
Did he steal them?
The old man used to sell fucking
Also,
toilets.
I don't. What's the point of the whole market? Like, why are people? What are people
flea
just
market.
literally selling? Okay.
You never been to a flea market? It's awful.
Nah.
He's rich. He doesn't need to. He doesn't go. To
Years ago,
those
he goes
places.
to Nordstrom.
Well, no. I mean, like, okay. Well, yeah. I guess I just don't know.
He's not in that.
For
tax
some reason,
bracket.
I think flea markets are. Oh my god! Wait, what are the indoor like? Is there indoor flea markets?
Yeah, but those are like old people ones where they sell like fucking mahjong and fucking like old furniture.
Yeah, I've been to one of those.
Yeah,
I've been to a couple. I've had old men try to sell me some weird things.
diapers.
No diapers. I don't know where he got the diapers from, and I don't know who buys. Okay, like here's the thing, right? When I go to the flea market, I'm like, I want to get like a cute little statue, or maybe I want to buy like a little vintage clothing, or like something like that. I don't go to the flea market like I'm gonna do my daily shopping here. Like I'm gonna go get my fucking
some
pipes
milk.
fixed. Gonna get some milk. Gonna get some diapers. Like I don't. That's crazy to me. That there was
Dude.
even a market for diapers.
I would sell my Lego sets without all the pieces.
What?
I would make some money.
Empty boxes?
No, just a couple pieces missing. Like, you know, they're gonna put the whole thing together, and they're like, "Where's this fucking piece?" And then
I bought a Minecraft Lego and they fucked me. They didn't give me a piece.
it
Like
might have
from
been my
the
set.
store?
Yeah, I brought it from the store.
Oh, from a store.
Yeah, I bought it from the store and it didn't have one of the pieces. And it was outrageous. I couldn't build the little Minecraft pig.
I'm sorry.
So I just threw it away.
That was it.
You probably could have gotten your
like-
money back.
I could have sold it for you,
Yeah, you could have
literally.
you could have sold it to that old man.
dude. My entire life was that flea market. I would wake up at 4:30 a.m. with my dad, get in his little truck, pack it up with all his shit and my shit, and then we'd go. It would smell like piss. It was disgusting. We'd pick a little spot. He'd set up his table, you know, of like kitchen stuff, and then or like hardware stuff, and then in the corner would be my fucking shit, like fucking toys and a controller. And
Did you make a lot of money
Fucking
off of
Lego.
this?
I made some money.
Give us
That-
a figure. Give us like a title.
Did you get taxed?
A couple hundo. No, hell no.
You avoided
Taxes don't
taxes.
exist. Yeah.
You didn't pay taxes on those.
Of course
Nick,
not, because
I-
I'm reselling.
Nick, I think you're one of the biggest, like, most capitalist people I've ever seen. Because I remember like 3 months ago, you used to go in Hoover's chat and just constantly like tell people to buy Mooncoin.
Yeah, literally, you used to buy Raven coin, buy fucking.
Is
this
it
Shiba Inu
capitalist
coin.
to steal? Is that very
Well, technically, if you're
capitalist?
stealing from the rich, it's like anti-capitalism.
Oh, I'm not
You're not what?
stealing from the rich.
Yeah,
are
you're
the
stealing
rich.
from old men who don't even know that you've stolen from them because they're in like such a like gone state. They've
was
gone to
also
the
in the
they've gone
gone
to the
state.
old farmlands a long time ago. The
We
man
were
that
on
you're
equal
stealing
ground, okay?
From. I don't think you were. I think this was a 90-year-old man that
I know,
you
really,
took
that
from.
the blind 90-year-old man you were going around. He's like, oh,
He's
I
not
trust you.
blind. He just can't walk anymore.
Well, I mean, he didn't see you steal, is what I was saying.
He's blind to you. He's blind to your truth.
He
And he's
he
just a
trusted
nice
me.
man trying to make some coin, and you steal hundreds of dollars
Why are you
from him.
Why are you saying he trusts you? Like that's like a what an
trusted me.
idiot. What an idiot.
Like, yeah, here's a hint. He shouldn't have trusted you because you stole from him.
He trusted me,
Oh
He's
my
like a
god.
mafia boss.
and he shouldn't have. I got some good games from there though. Like
Like what?
that was the first time I played Far Cry. First time I played Resident Evil. Like he shaped my childhood in a lot of ways with the like a lot of the video games that I played.
That's beautiful. Your childhood was
awesome.
shaped by theft.
Literally,
By theft
that's what I'm
and
gathering.
you drove an old man. He probably got evicted. He had a
No,
family.
he's still there.
I mean, he got evicted from
Oh,
his
you mean at
house.
home?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Do you even
Looked
know
like
if he
lived
has
there.
a home or if he was like a homeless man and you stole from a
He
homeless?
probably lived at the flea market. There was people who had permanent shops, and he had a permanent one.
He lived at the flea market. That's even sadder. That he has to live
you
at the
stole
flea
from him.
market.
Sorry.
I don't think you are.
You know what? I will forgive you. No, I don't know. I don't know if it's not my apology to
It
forgive.
literally isn't.
It's not mine to.
You apologize.
Jake,
You say
have you
it's
ever-
okay.
Have you ever stolen anything?
Yeah.
My
Like
friend
what?
stole a
Like what?
Capri Sun in L.A. It was awesome.
I used to steal a lot. And
Kleptomaniac.
yeah. I mean, actually, there was this one summer where I randomly became a kleptomaniac, and it was like, this is fucked up. I think I've talked about this before, but I was like 15 years old, and I don't think about things, but I was in Costa Rica, right, with my high school. It was a high school trip, and me and two of my friends, we made it into like a sport, like a game where like we would go into those like tourist shops where they sell like little trinkets and stuff, and we would just steal literally everything we could get our hands on.
Oh my
and,
God.
like, go back to the hotel and be like show each other how much stuff we stole.
Whoa! Okay, whoa, man.
What?
Let's not act like
Honestly-
you didn't steal anything, Nick.
Nick, honestly, all of what they stole added up together times 100 probably wouldn't match what you stole from that,
That was
old man.
probably like
Yeah, like dude, like
like
these
a
things were
50.
literally like. The other thing is, most of the stores and stuff, like all of that stuff is supplied by like American or American companies that like take advantage of everything, which I didn't really consider till after the fact. So I kind of was doing something interesting. I think a weird type of
doing art.
yeah, I don't know. But even if it was a really, really fucked up thing to do, like, what am I gonna do about it now?
Exactly, that's how I feel.
Nick, but you
I'm
can.
sorry, but
Like, he's in like a vicinity of you. You can just go back over.
Like 6 hours away.
6 hours away. I guess you have moved again.
Yeah, I guess you
Orlando
moved.
now.
Yeah.
Not in fucking Broward.
I never shoplifted or stole because I was just always made to fear the authority. So I was always like, I'm going to get arrested. But then when I was like 12, I got peer pressured by one of my friends to steal like a keychain. And I felt like so shitty about it. Like I literally remember like I looked at that keychain for years and I was like, why did I do that? Like,
Dude, when I was like 5, I stole like socks and makeup for my mom.
What do you do with them?
At Payless shoe store. Ever go to Payless?
Yeah, I've been to one. I think once.
did she
They
work
sold-
there?
No, but we were just there to get like cheap shoes because they're a small business, and they sell really cheap shoes. And I would steal makeup. I stole like lipstick for her.
did you ever try it on?
No, I no, I
Get a little lipstick
I
on.
get. I gave it to her, and then she was like, "No, what? That's bad." And I'm like, "Why?"
I feel like you are the Joker. Like I feel like
It's like you're such like a risk taker, like with your gambling and that, and like, it's like
Oh, we're gonna talk about the gambling now.
I literally feel like
don't
I
have
feel
to.
like this podcast has been like Nick is like when the Joker was doing like stand up, standing there with his book.
Literally talking about like I used to steal them from this guy at a flea market. They don't want to hit him. He should have trusted me. But he did. Like, what is the
I
problem?
would never be a Joker.
You would.
What do you guys think about the whole the Twitch gambling drama? There's a train wrecks has been in hot water. Aiden Ross, because they're being paid to gamble on Twitch, and it's paid a lot of money. Trainwreck said that he gets paid about $1 million a month from this company alone.
I would like that.
You, yeah, you probably would.
I would like $1 million. I'm not gonna lie.
Stealing from old men. The next step has to be your viewers. Take from your viewers.
No,
too.
okay. I think he should turn off subs.
What?
He should turn off subs. Like,
I think he should
if
not
he's
do
gonna
it.
continue, either stop, or if he's gonna continue, he should turn off subs probably.
Wait. Who should turn off subs?
Train.
But why?
So it's not like he's taking money and then putting it back into gambling.
Oh.
I guess, but it's also I think the bigger problem is the fact that he is promoting this to his viewers, and then he acts like he is the company, like, because when you think about it, when a company pays him $1 million, they have to be seeing some sort of return on that. A
they're
very
seeing
healthy
a lot of
return.
money.
Yeah, and Train makes the argument that the company's losing money on him. They're just doing this because they can't afford to have him go to like competitors or whatever, which in that sense still doesn't make any sense, because that would mean that they are still like benefiting healthily off it. But that means the fact that he is generating so much money for this company, that means that a lot of his viewers are signing on, and a lot of his viewers are kind of putting their money into this company, this very shady company, where and it's like seeing them argue on stream was really frustrating to me, because it just felt like they, I don't know why XQC was there. Nobody was even blaming XQC. XQC stopped after like a certain point. He kind of realized.
Yeah,
but he's
actually, why
funny.
the hell was he there?
Yeah, I don't.
He's funny.
It was really weird. XQC was there, and he was like, you guys bully this kid Aiden. He's like 19 years old, dude. And it's like, what kind of an argument is that? Like, I'm not gonna feel sorry for Aiden Ross because he's like 19 or 20. I think he's 20.
It's weird because it started off with XCC and H3, and then he just added Train, and then Hassan was added, and it was like, oh,
Train just followed me back on Twitter.
hey.
Yikes.
He said that I look like I'm in prison, and then he followed me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was very kind of him.
I've been pretty scared recently that I could go to prison.
What?
Like if I try to be like how I used to be as a kid.
Yeah, I
mean,
mean,
yeah,
I mean,
I feel like now I'd get like repercussions.
yeah, you would.
I don't want that.
Yeah, don't do it then.
I actually had like a nightmare where like I was going to prison.
Have you?
I did too recently. I actually had a dream where the police came to my house and like they were like, I don't know what I did. I have no idea what I did, but like they were like, you're in deep shit. Like this is the end, and I was like, great. I'm
like
going to fucking prison.
No, I was like,
don't know
fuck
what.
this. I ran.
I woke up before anything happened. I literally I got the feeling where it was like I looked at the cops, they looked at me, and like I like literally felt this thing in my body, and then I woke up and I was just like,
Okay.
that was fucking scary.
It's just like
Probably the scariest dream ever.
Yeah, just like a what's it called?
I think I would, if I went to prison, I would die in prison, even if I was only there for a few months.
I would not like prison.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Dude, in that dream, I was like, I was gonna have a court case, and I'm like, I'm going to jail if I go to that court case. So I fucking left.
What did you? Wait,
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did.
You
Maybe
must
the
have
old
been,
man caught me.
Yeah, you must have been quite sure that you were going to be found guilty. I recently had I had a dream where we were at an amusement park, with like all of us and like a bunch of YouTubers were there, like the Sidemen were there, and the plot twist was that at the amusement park there was a serial killer who was going around and he was killing people, and yeah, he killed KSI. He killed
shit!
He killed KSI. I remember I was on a ride. I was on a ride with KSI, and all of a sudden I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it. He was on the ride, and then all of a sudden, like, I think he started to be like electrocuted. He was like, "What the hell, man?" And he was getting electrocuted. And I started to laugh because he was just honestly like, "What the hell, man? Oh my gosh, what the hell, man?" And then he died, and it was actually like horrific. He just straight up died, and it was like,
is not the type to die.
Well, he died. He got electrocuted to death, and I was laughing as he was dying, and then I realized, oh my god, he died. And I actually felt pretty awful. Like, I actually felt like pretty bad remorse.
Did you do it?
No, what?
Did you do it?
No, I didn't do it. There was a serial killer.
I've had dreams where I killed people.
He killed another person, which I don't remember who it was, but I think it was like they strangled him. And then I came face to face with the serial killer, and it was scary, and I woke up.
What did they look like?
It was like a dark figure. Like it wasn't like lit up, so I didn't even get like a idea of who it could have been.
Could have been a ghoul.
Could have been some sort of I don't know. Maybe
you ever dream?
Yeah.
Sorry, you ever dream about like people close to you killing you?
That was why do you say the delivery of that was actually terrifying.
Why did you deliver it like it's a fucking like beginning of a Goosebumps episode? Like, have you ever had
I've had some like scary dreams of like
killing you?
People close to me, just like.
Okay, can you stop?
Do you want to
like
talk
that?
to us about something, Nick?
It is so weird.
Do you want to talk to us about something like you're dreaming about going to prison?
I mean, it hasn't happened yet.
Coming out for you, like.
You are an awfully demented man.
And then you were talking about how you could go to prison
I once
for
had
your
a
old
dream.
ways.
I once had a nightmare where my mom made me a sandwich. It was like the most perfect sandwich, like fucking ever. Like it was such a delicious looking sandwich. And then she comes back from the kitchen with a bottle of maple syrup. And she just starts pouring it all over the sandwich. And she starts just laughing really fucking hard. And I'm just like looking at her like scared as shit. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And that was like the end of the dream. But like it was just really fucking scary. It was just scary.
I thought she was like gonna kill you,
poison you or something.
No, she was just like holding the syrup and like laughing like, like and I'm like, Mom, what the fuck's wrong with you? And
I think you need to be medicated.
I'm medicated.
It was my mom who was doing the crazy thing.
It was in your head, Nick. Your mom was not doing the crazy thing. You imagined it.
But imagine like someone close to you just like doing something like fucking random and stupid, and they just like do it with full confidence, and they're like laughing like evil, and they're just like staring at you, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck's happening right now?
I feel like
you're just fucking confused.
I feel like we're in like therapy right now.
I know, really, and it's like Nick talking to us about everything.
Honestly, like I feel like I've learned a lot about you today.
I really have. Like honestly, this is like a little 24 frames class. I feel like I'm learning a lot.
I just fucking almost. Sorry.
What?
No,
Take
I
your
almost
time.
spit out my drink.
Did you say you almost spit out your drink?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Were you gonna say something?
No.
Oh. Well, I feel like I did not expect today's podcast to go at all like this.
I know.
I was very shocked I thought I knew Nick, but I really feel like
This is a bonding moment.
now I have to like reassess kind of, you know.
Was this as a focus on me this whole time?
Well,
It wasn't necessarily focused on you. It just kind of happened.
it kind of happened, and I feel like we really did get to know the man behind the 24 frames, you know, the one of the most renowned internet movie critics.
I loved it.
I loved it. Well, I guess that's it.
I will say.
Oh, you cut out. I couldn't hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna add to that and say that I don't think I was surprised, but I think I was satisfied with getting to know Nick more. I feel like a lot of the behavior and things were kind of expected from what I have known already, but it just kind of solidified my perception of him, and I'm really happy to know him.
Thank you, Jake.
Yeah.
Well, do you guys have any like final thoughts?
I really think today, we bonded as brothers, and I love that.
I agree.
I think if I was ever gonna have a final thought, it would be that.
Why do you always have to make things dramatic? Like he's about to die.
To the old man, I'm sorry.
Oh.
He's not sorry.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I think like a question also, a request. If people ask like, oh, who are your best friends? Can we say like if somebody asks me, I'd be like, oh, it's Hooverr, Nick, and Aksel.
Yeah.
And like, okay.
Yeah.
I think we should do this again sometime. I feel like this is a beautiful.
Sure.
Can we all like hold hands? Can we do the thing where like we all?
Wait. Okay. Is it in the right or like?
There's definitely some like problems here.
I'm trying to hold.
Here we go. I'm holding Jake's hand.
Who's this way?
Wait, but is it? Oh yeah, I forgot mine's flipped, so maybe it'd be like that way.
Who's up there?
I don't know. Nick's up there for me, and then there's Aksel, and then
I'm up
Jake.
there. Okay.
Hooverr, I'm in the bottom right.
Yeah.
On my screen. Hooverr. Is everyone in the bottom right of theirself, or?
No, I'm in the
No,
bottom
you're in
left.
the bottom right.
I'm grabbing Hooverr.
I think I think we're on the same locations. It's just that your camera for yourself is mirrored, so it's like confusing.
Oh.
Okay.
The bongos are still fucking going out there, dude. I don't know what to do anymore.
Well, thanks for
Maybe
listening,
it's a
guys.
robot.
Wait, what is that
doing it.
stain on your sweatshirt? You got stain on my merchandise.
I got beer on my shirt.
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for listening, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Listen to us on Spotify. Actually, listen to me on YouTube because I make more money on YouTube. So, thanks, guys.